CSS Custom Properties are dynamic variables built into the CSS language. By using CSS Custom Properties, we can define variables in our CSS and reuse those variables throughout our CSS codebase. For web components, using custom properties, we can define custom themes for our web components. To define our first CSS custom property, we will use the root selector. The root selector is similar to the HTML element selector, but with a higher specificity. With the root, we can define our custom CSS properties and give them values. In this example, we have a primary color for our web page, and that primary color will be blue. And then we'll have a heading size of 18 pixels. Now that we've defined our variables, we can reuse those in other parts of our CSS. In our H2 selector, the color will be primary color. Now, to use a custom CSS property variable, you have to prefix the variable with 2 dashes. And then to reference that variable, we use the var keyword and pass it in as a parameter. Our font size for our H2 will refer to our heading size that we defined in our root selector. In our paragraph tag here, the color is also set to that primary color. We can see here on the right, both the heading and the paragraph are blue. CSS custom properties are similar to Sass variables, but have a couple subtle differences. First, the big advantage is that CSS custom properties are fully dynamic, meaning we can change these values on the fly in the browser, and these values will be automatically updated. Whereas Sass variables are statically compiled and built at build time, meaning we can't change them on the fly. So in this example, we have a little button here. When clicked, will update our CSS custom properties with a different color, and we can toggle between those colors. If we look at our index.js, we're not using a web component, but we're adding a simple click event to toggle our styles for our custom properties. In our toggle styles function, we get the computed styles from our document. We can retrieve the custom property value from the document. So here we retrieve the primary color, and we have the color value. If the color value is green, we set the custom property primary color to blue, else we set it back to green, creating our toggle effect. CSS custom properties will allow us to make theming very straightforward and simple for our web components.